little high humidity. It's supposed to rain on and off for the next 10 days. 5 days it's supposed to rain. In 5 days it's supposed to be okay. We'll find out. It's only 64 degrees. Okay. I am not trying to step on anybody's toes. Okay? Hear me. Parental guidance, user discretion advised. Anyway, I'll tell you what that's all about. I got the wife's rim in. I had to file fit the fucking axle. Yeah, we're waiting for a rim because the rim was slightly bent too and I didn't realize it. There we go. Can't focus, can't focus, can't focus. Okay, because I was going to clear today. Well, I tried to. Done my share of sandblasting. So I can finish this cabinet. Anyway, I have questions and I have my opinion. I was able to go here to get some sandblast tips. 1/2 inch outer diameter, 1/4 inch inner diameter. They're a lot cheaper than this book. Got them for like $2 a piece. That includes shipping. Fireman 164. I understand what you're looking at. You got some mean prices for the triple. Anyway, I'll show you what I use. Anybody, I think James Freddy, maybe somebody in the bodywork business has been around this tool. I bought this from the flea market. It's a newborn brand. Nobody knew what it was. It's octagon and round. I believe it's for a Lord Fusion. Looks pretty close. I paid $4 for it. So I did good if it's the tool that I need. Because I don't want to buy any of these, you know, these adhesives for $40 a crack if they ain't going to fit this tool. Anyway, here's my opinion. Yeah, it's going to be pretty noisy back here. Commercial break. I'll come back when it quits raining a little bit. I would say it's been an hour. When I drove in my mom's house, it's a dirt driveway and it was dry. That is flooded. And then when it dries, it turns into black muck. Anyway, that's how much rain we've had. Fireman 164. This is all I can tell you. Let's just start off like this. Tell me you ain't got no fucking formal training in painting, nothing. Well, kinda, but not cars. Anyway. Learned a lot off YouTube, a whole hell of a lot. Kind of like this. James Freddy and Slow SRT are my go-to guys. They've said stuff that I initially didn't agree with because I was arrogant. Then I come to a point in my life where it's like, you know what? Slow SRT and James Freddy, they know what the fuck they're talking about. And I've learned I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, to tell you the truth. Point is, hands down, these two boys ain't no clowns. Okay? When they tell me to do something, or how to do it, I trust them. I preach this so many times in fucking life, it's unreal. If you don't trust somebody, it doesn't matter what information they give you. If you don't trust them, what good is it? You gotta trust them first. Okay, this is just my opinion. I have never had fish eyes in my life, and I've been spraying for, oh, I don't know, 30 years, on and off. It's just the old Binks water filter. That's all that is. That's the farthest away from my compressor. My main filter that I use for the garage is that. It's a 2-stage. It'll tell you if it's green or red. Okay, coming off my compressors, there is no filter. You're not supposed to run a filter by a compressor. Everybody knows this. This is all I'm running, is an old Binks filter. But I drain it. And I want to see what's what. That's why I put the clear line in here. I want to see any residue, any water, anything. That's just how I do it. Anyway. This is my main water extractor dryer. I bought a bunch of these. Sold a bunch of them off eBay. Blah blah blah. It's 2-stage. First stage, water comes in, goes down, drops, comes back up. 2 different kind of filters. One is catch water, one's catch oil, I assume. Anyway, you've been having this problem for a while. This is my experience. I've never had fish eyes personally in my life, but what I see with other people's facts, a fish eye looks like a fish eye, and it separates. See the center? It separates, period. It pushes away everything from the center point. That's what a fish eye is, to me. My opinion could be wrong. This is what I think you got. That's what you look like you got, but they're not that big. Because I don't see no pinholes or solvent pop. But then again, I am not there. And these are just pictures. And all these say come to the same thing. Improper cleaning. Improper drying, excessive undercoat film buildup. That's what I'm saying you got. A lot of this says that I think could be wrong. This compressor, I've had this for, man, at least 30 goddamn years, at least. I've rebuilt it. The seal was leaking and it was pushing oil into the tank. The reason I realized that is it never got to my air lines, but when I cleaned my filter, I could feel a residue in it. I'm thinking this ain't right. So I didn't know what to do. It's like anybody else. So what I did is, the cheapest, easiest way to do it. Everything in life is a process of elimination. You gotta go to the source. Start from the source and feed out, or you can go from the gun and feed back. Doesn't matter. Either way you do it. Like James Freddy says, as long as you get the result you want, it's all good in the hood. First thing I would do is let your compressor run. Just my fucking opinion. But I don't have fish eye. Maybe I'm lucky, but I don't believe in luck. I believe in preparation. Do everything you can. If I have a problem with my gun, it's process elimination. It's like anything, process elimination. If you had your shit orderly, and you know that you know that you know, or you've been doing it long enough, you'll be able to troubleshoot real quick. I'm not saying this is it, but I'll tell you what I did. I didn't know I had oil in my fucking tank. Didn't know. So what I did is I let the water build up in the tank and drained it, filled it in a vial, pill bottle, and I brought it down to a swimming pool place. He told me there's oil in it. Because they can tell, they can go by alkaline and stuff like that because they used to have a hot tub. That was my problem. So once I fixed that, it was good to go. Then I started running filters. For the longest time, I didn't run no filters. Like I said, I bought all these filters used. I've run DeVilvis, I've run Binks, I've run the Landmar, I've run a lot of filters because I bought a bunch of stuff out of the spray booth that went under. They didn't go under, they closed the plant down, sold all the shit off. I jumped on it, bought a lot of fluorescent lights, a lot of fans, a lot of bulk of everything, even though I didn't need it. Make a long story short, they opened back up for business. Anyway, they had to buy all the shit over again. I personally knew what it was because I used to work at the place before they closed it. I'm thinking I could be wrong. I've seen Slow SRT says it might be a product. Could be. You'd be surprised. You know, I was at Taco Bell before, a long time ago, eating a taco, no shit, in Lansing, and fucking bit into it and there was a piece of chain. So anything's fucking possible. Anyway, if you find out your compressor's clean, I go down and buy a cheap fucking air hose from Harbor Freight, a cheap air hose, and spray it, and hook up your gun to it. Because you know your compressor's good. Process elimination, the cheap one, $5 by Harbor Freight, the springy ones. Spray through that. If it doesn't go away, it's to go to the gun. Break the gun down and soak with a lacquer thinner. If you can, use another gun. If it's not, it has to be one. I know it's frustrating, but for every problem there is a solution. You have to. I never used to do this. I document shit when I have a problem. That's why I have those things in there. If I get fisheye, if I get cratering, if I get peeling, if I get this, I get that, I run to the fucking pieces of paper. That's what I do. I run to it. Say, hey, oh, because I don't want to bother Slow SRT all the time because, you know, geez, I ring his phone off the hook and James Freddy too. I ran them off the internet, what cratering and cracking is and sagging and just everything. I wanted to know. But my problem is, I did all this before YouTube was around. All I'm saying is, I don't know if it's actually the filter. I really don't. You sprayed before, and it was fine. Something changed. Something fucking changed. You sprayed one side of the inner quarter panel, it was fine. That's what you're saying. I believe you. Something changed. Common sense will say, tell you, something changed. I know you went to your garage and cleaned this, cleaned that. You know what? You watch enough videos on YouTube. I know a guy personally that has a mechanic shop. The guy used to do crash and burns for. It was greasy as fuck in there. I'm talking greasy silicone, fucking grease on the wall. And he used to shoot paint, and I never seen that. Maybe he got lucky. I don't believe in fucking luck. I believe in preparation. It's just my fucking opinion. Anyway, if somebody could help me on this, I'd really appreciate it. Because I think this is what I need. To bind shit together. Has anybody tried DNA, that's the brand, Mutant Crystal, or crystals? You ever priced the crystals? That crater or crystal you paint and you clear it with black and, no, you don't clear it with black, you put base on it and you sand it. It's a kick-ass effect. You fucking price that shit $125 for. Anyway, anybody know where to get the crystal shit at? I even go on eBay and I can't find stuff. Go on Toolmark, can't find the shit. DNA, the brand, I don't think it's in in the United States yet. Maybe I can order from overseas. I'm sure shipping would be crazy. But they want like $125 for, fuck, I don't know, 6 ounces or some crazy shit. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna cut this shit short and call it a day.